House has a variety of products for dogs as well. Visit hemphousechat.com for more information.
Count on meteorologist Allison Pryor every weekend on Channel 3.
If the beautiful weather is not enough to make you believe that spring is right around the corner, our next guest will make you convinced, because Jen Webb joins us this morning from Dollywood, and they are getting ready to open the season once again. Season passes are on sale, the perfect time for you to head up and have some fun. She joins us this morning. Good to see you. You must be smiling with that news.
Yes, we are so excited for warmer weather, and we are very excited to reopen the park for the season. It's probably my favorite time of year.
Well, you should be very excited because you've kind of weathered the storm, so to speak. So last year, this was all just beginning. Everybody was figuring out how to survive. It's looking a little bit more like the Dollywood of old going into 2021.
It is. We're really excited to be able specifically to reopen some things that we weren't able to open last year, especially with everything Dolly has going on. People really like to go into her museum, into Chasing Rainbows, and visit that. So we're really excited to be able to reopen that next weekend when we open. And we're also going to be able to reopen all of our theaters this year, which was something we weren't able to do last year. They may not all be open right at the same time, but we are going to be able to reopen all of our theaters. So we are starting to see a little bit more of normalcy, I guess you would say, back here at Dollywood.
I mentioned the season passes. So many people here in our viewing area are quite accustomed to coming up your way multiple times during the year, so they know the rides by name. Lightning Rod is a real popular one that you were not able to open last year, but was that because of COVID or just because you were doing some work on it?
So Lightning Rod, we opened it for part of the year last year, but the company that created that ride wanted to do some retracking. It was having some technical difficulties a little bit. As people know, it wasn't always open when they came. And so we really wanted to be able to fix that guest experience and make sure that it was open as often as we could make it open, which would ideally be every time that people come. So the company retracked that ride, and it's actually now not just a wooden coaster, but a hybrid coaster. So it's going to be wooden and steel. But that's not going to change the experience in a negative way. It's actually really going to make it better. It's going to be a lot smoother experience, but it's still going to be just as fast. You're still going to have that incredible launch up the hill when you're riding. So we're really excited to be able to do that, and it is expected to open next weekend with the opening of the park. So I know a lot of our coaster people and people who love coasters are really excited to be able to enjoy that ride once again.
You were talking a little bit about Dolly and how fun it is to have the entertainment open back up again, because that is such a big part of why people come up to Dollywood. I asked you off camera, have y'all gotten a kick out of watching her once again kind of comfort the country with her approach to COVID and getting her vaccine and singing along with it? You have to love her even more after all of this.
She's something else. Watching her change Jolene to vaccine, we thought that was so clever. She's so funny, and she really is just so inspiring. And we do try to bring that here into the park as well. Just her spirit is just absolutely incredible, and so you're definitely going to feel a little bit of that here at Dollywood while you're here this year.
Well, she means what she says she means. You know, I mean, she lives it, and so you always will talk about the benefit of coming to Dollywood and getting a season pass, but I'm going to let you explain it a little bit more, because basically she keeps it affordable. If you're going to go more than once, you're better off getting that season pass.
Yeah, absolutely. So specifically, if you decide to come and you want to get a season pass before March 14th, which is next Sunday, you're going to be guaranteed the lowest price of the season. But as always, like you said, if you're going to come more than once, a season pass is going to be less expensive than 2 admission days to the park. So it's definitely your best bet, and you can come all season long and enjoy all of our festivals. We've got our Flower and Food Festival coming up next month. We've got our Summer Celebration, our Harvest Festival with Great Pumpkin Luminites, and then, of course, Christmas. So I absolutely recommend getting a season pass, especially if you're in the Chattanooga area, because it's not too far of a drive, and it's a great way to save some money if you're going to come more than once.
And just to kind of give people some understanding going into the season, right now all of your COVID guidelines are still in place. You will still be wearing masks and having your temperature checks and that kind of thing, correct?
Absolutely. So as we're still working on getting everybody vaccinated. And a lot of the CDC is still requiring masks, and that's really where we kind of base our guidelines off of. We kind of go along the lines of CDC recommendations. So for now, we are still going to be requiring masks. We're still going to be checking temperatures, asking COVID questions, social distancing, just to make sure everybody has a healthy, safe, and wonderful time while they're here with us at Dollywood.
Well, I'm glad that it's that time of year to be talking about opening the park back up for those season pass holders, and lots of fun that the warmer weather brings. So thanks for your time this morning, Jen.
Thank you, Julie.
Again, the best time to get that season pass to get the best rate possible is before March 14th. As Jen said, the phone number is 800-365-5996, online, Dollywood.com, and you know where to find them, right up the road in Pigeon Forge. Easy enough to get to. We're back after this. Thanks again, Jen.
Channel 3 takes you on the road to the SoCon tournament as UTC looks to punch it and stick it to the college basketball championships. Join Ben Bobick